next thing I'll quickly show you some basic steps you need to follow for installing the GNS3. So in general, you'll find all the support documents on the GNS3 website. So I'm not going to show you the installation because already you can use these links probably to go to the GNS3 website. So it will show you what are the basic installation steps, like what are the supporting operating systems you can install. If you're using some Windows machines, either 64-bit or 32-bit, probably you need to download some 32-bit version of the GNS3 to install that. But mainly most of the operating systems supported here, like the minimum requirements, you can go with Windows 7 or the later operating systems with a 2 or more logical processors, supporting virtualization feature, because in general most of the processors support something like VTX features, and this feature is required when you are setting up the GNS3 with a VMware, when you're integrating this with a VMware to run some iOS V or ASAV devices, or probably running some IOU devices with those images. So make sure that you have a processor with this feature enabled, or maybe sometimes your processor may support, maybe in the BIOS versions it might be disabled. So minimum RAM around 4 GB, recommended to have at least around 8 GB RAM, and the space at least 1 GB available space in your Windows machine. So there are some other requirements, like recommended requirements to have at least 8 GB RAM probably, and of course optimal requirements, the best requirements, you can go with i7 with a 4 logical processors. If you are running a very high-end setup with a lot of devices, probably you can go with this requirement. I got some videos probably you'll find in the same website, probably, which will show you the same steps. You can either follow the videos or just follow the steps as per the screenshots here. Like, you need to click on this gns3.com website. So once you go to the website, you'll find the free download link. So once you click on free download, probably you can accept. Probably you need to sign in if you are logging for the first time, or if you don't have any GNS3 account. And then once you log in, you will see the download page, and it will show you the options, like whether you want to download for Windows machine or on the Linux operating system or on the Mac. So different set of files you'll find. So you need to download this, probably download the GNS3 version, and also you need to download this GNS3 VM. This is required if you want to simulate some iOS V or ASAV images. Probably I do recommend you to download the same, and this versions should match. So which means if you are downloading a GNS3 2.1.0 version, the VM version also should be from the same. So if you are downloading a 2.1.0 and if you are downloading the VM, maybe a different version, maybe some other version that doesn't support. So probably in the GNS3 website you will have the latest one, probably latest one. You can go ahead with that. Maybe in my machine I'll be using some older versions. So once you click on download, you will find some screenshots similar to this one, and then you will see the downloadable file. So of course the downloadable file shows you some older versions, but you may download some newer versions depending upon when you download, because the current is this while I'm recording. Probably if you are downloading after 2-3 months, probably you may see a newer version comes up. So it's a all-in-one file. You need to click on that file, setup file, and then you run that particular application and simply follow the step-by-step process, like click next, finish, and then you agree on this. And these are the supporting applications it will also download. Probably you can skip some of this, and you have some brief overview of those applications, what they do. Like Wireshark allows you to capture some traffic and some other options here. You can go through with these options, but generally I just select all the applications and install. And there are some applications, if you uncheck, your GNS3 may not work properly. So probably you just check out specific applications you want, but generally I don't disturb, I just go with next. And then again, at the same time, you'll see multiple applications it will install, like this one, WinPCAP is application which is compulsory you need to run. There are some compulsory applications, WinPCAP, and once you finish the WinPCAP application installation, you need also an active internet connection to download some supporting files from the internet. Automatically it will do that. So make sure that you also have some active internet connection while doing the installation process, and then install some SolarWinds response time viewer setup. And then once you finish this installation, again it will ask you that would you like to register a free license of this for this one. If you want, you can just say yes or else no, and then finish. So once you see this screen, probably in between you probably may install many other supporting applications, and once you click on select this option and you finish, it will open up the GNS3, or you can open up the GNS3 from the shortcut what you'll find on the desktop. Of course, the same logo you'll see, and then it will automatically redirect to the GNS3 website. Like, you can use some documentations probably which will help you for installing any other future installations, or you have some GNS3 Academy where you have some different training programs. You can select the courses and some overview of this. You can go through with those, but generally not required. And then this is the first screen what you will see once your installation process is done when you open the GNS3. So more on these options we'll see in the coming videos.